Welcome everyone to the V8 Supercars online series main split. Welcome to Phillip Island Raceway. And here we go, we're about to get underway. Lights on. And we are go.
Welcome everyone to round 9 of the Iracing.com V8 Supercar official online series.
Yeah, mate. Very good, and it's awesome to be here at Wynnum Motor Raceway with the Eggleston Motorsport team behind us.
It all comes down to this. Welcome to the final round of the V8's online coverage of the V8 Supercar Online Premier Series. Welcome everyone to V8 Online's coverage of Race of Champions 8.
There you go, Jay. Yeah, good. Great to be here. Beautiful town of Bathurst. It is so great to be here. We're here for the Liquor 12 hour.
Let me start that again. This time Richard Hampstead will win Race of Champions 6 at Mount Panorama Bathurst. With a little bit of sadness that I announced that this will be my last ever event involved in V8 Online in any form at all. So I want to thank everyone who's watched over the last 4 years. V8 Online turns 4 next week. So over 4 years it's been an absolutely amazing ride.
Hey Jay, myself along with a few other members of this community have decided to put this video together for you. I was 13 years old when I decided to watch the first V8's online broadcast, and I thought it was really incredible at the time, and seeing it grow to what it is today is just an incredible testament to your hard work and dedication you've put into us, mate. And being a member of a real life racing community, I must say that normally 95% of the people are just there to race, and 5% want to help but often don't, and then there's this small group of people not included in this 100%, as they'd never ask for any form of thanks or recognition, but they are the ones that get it really moving for the other 100%, and you're certainly a member of this group, Jay. Having been more involved with V8's Online recently has taught me just how much work you do behind the scenes, mate, and this work is a massive part of what makes V8's Online one of the best broadcasters in sim racing and even motorsport in general. So the rest of this video is purely a thanks from the community for what you've done, and I think the length and level of contribution from the community in this video perfectly demonstrates to you just how much you mean to us, mate. So thanks for all your hard work making this community what it is and what you've done for us, and I'm sure that if you put the same effort into all your futures endeavours as you have V8's Online, there'll be no need to wish you good luck, mate, because you got it covered. So thanks, mate.
Hey, cheers, Jay, mate, for hanging around for so long. You know, it's been a pleasure having you, announce these series. Part of the reason why I started racing was, I saw the V8's Online coverage of, all the guys in the top split, and it gave me some real inspiration to, I ended up joining a team and working my way up through the splits till I could finally get to the top split and get on the broadcast. So, thank you very much for, being such an inspiration to, the whole community. We're really going to miss you, and it's been great having you around. All right, cheers, mate.
In 1961, during John F. Kennedy's inauguration speech, he stated, "Ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country." And 50 years later, another Kennedy took those words and brought them to the Australian V8 racing community. From humble beginnings into the unknown, the V8s through iRacing and V8's Online now boasts more viewers and has more participants than ever before. It has reached a popularity and a professionalism that other categories around the world only dream of. Jay is the pioneer of online V8 broadcasting. His tireless work over the last few years has not and should not go unnoticed, and we as part of the V8 community should acknowledge what he and the team that he has built around him have achieved through V8's Online. All of us at Evolution Racing Australia wholeheartedly wish Jay and his family all the best in their future endeavours, and genuinely hope that we get to see his name on the racetrack and not just in the comms booth when he gets time again. So from ERA, we wish you all the best, Jay, and thanks.
I first met Jay through racing together in various series on iRacing. Later on, as OSR and V8's Online were both growing, I got to know him better as we worked on the broadcast for the Race of Champions. Over the last few years, we spent a fair bit of time together planning events and series like ROC and V8 Scops. For me personally, he's been a huge help with ideas and planning, as well as a great sounding board, but along the way we've had a lot of laughs and a lot of fun too. He's done an outstanding job at V8s Online, both behind the scenes and in the commentary box, as the voice of V8s and special event broadcasts. From me and everyone at OSR, a huge thanks for all the help, support and dedication. We wish you all the very best for the future and hope to see you out there on track. Thanks, champ.
The community would not be what it is today without Jay. He has done a massive amount behind the scenes to create what we have. Thanks for all your hard work, Jay.
So Jay is a massive part of the community. He's been the voice of V8 Online ever since the first broadcast, when he did it solo way back in 2011. So yeah, it's going to be a real shame to see him step down. I want to say huge thanks for everything he's done, and I wish him all the best.
Jay, it's been a long journey watching you go from the very first episode that you ever live streamed all by yourself to where you've got the whole V8's community to be today. Obviously you've had a few guys behind you along the way, but you've still been the voice of V8's Online, so been pretty proud to see you go from what it was back then to what it is today, and the amount of people that look up to you now, the involvement you've had in the community, and yeah, I guess all the best for your future. It's good to see that you're going looking after your family, and yeah, it's going to be a lot more easier for me to listen to the V8s from now on. Just kidding. All the best, dude. Thanks heaps for everything you've done. Cheers.
Jay Kennedy, the voice of V8s Online. With intense battles up front, Jay's commentary and his voice raised the excitement levels in every V8s Online broadcast that has gone to air, and has played a major part in the success of V8s Online that it is today. Jay, you have contributed greatly not only to the great success of V8s Online and the Premier Series, but to our sim racing community, and from the guys at SSR, we thank you for your time and sacrifices over the years to make our series one of the best in the community. All the best.
Jay Kennedy, from team boss to teammate to co-host of a few V8s Online broadcasts, we've been through it all together, mate. Good luck in the future.
Jay, voice of V8's Online, Kennedy. Real shame to see you go, mate. With a head like yours, you were destined to do a great job behind the mic. You owned V8's Online, you made V8's Online one of the best online streaming channels going around. Your dedication to the course was absolutely unrivaled. You, along with Seb, Sandman, Mitch, and a long list of others, made Monday nights an absolute blast. The week-to-week commitment you gave was absolutely nothing short of impressive. It's certainly been a great ride, and it will be a massive shame not to be able to pay you back for all the commentator curses you sent my way. But hopefully in the future there will be such a time. Mate, you'll be sorely missed in the community, not only from a V8's Online perspective, but yeah, just that you're a very good character. Great bloke to be around, and an awesome sense of humour. From all of us at DCM, mate, thanks heaps for all your efforts. Really appreciate it, and they'll be never forgotten. Thanks, mate.
First of all, I'd just like to say a big thanks to Jay Kennedy. He's done a huge amount of work over the last 4 years. The work that you've put in, Jay, from the start there, you come from very humble beginnings, I guess, where the broadcast was, I guess, a little bit subpar compared to the others out there, but you've just put in so much time and effort over those last 4 years, and the broadcast improved so quickly, and just at the level it is today is just amazing. So, you know, the hard work that you put in over that time is just amazing. And the series, both on Monday night and the V8 Premiere series that we see today, neither of them would be where they are today if it wasn't for the broadcast and all the hard work that you've done for V8's Online. So massive thank you to you, Jay. You're going to be missed, but I'm sure you'll enjoy sitting back and looking at what you created.
Hey Jay, I'm pretty new to this V8 supercar scene, but wanted to thank you for all the effort you put into this series. It definitely rivals any of the other top series in iRacing for broadcast quality and the level of competition. So thanks for all that you've done here, and only known you for a short time, but we're going to miss you.
Hey Jay, thanks for creating the crown jewel and giving us all an awesome place to play at this level. Yeah, sit back, have a drink, enjoy the fruits of your work for online racing, and enjoy the rest of the show, mate. Thanks for having us.
Hey Jay, it's Martin Carroll here, mate, and on behalf of James Ignite and all the STC Motorsports family, we just wanted to say thank you for everything you've done for the community. We wouldn't be in this situation where we are if it wasn't for your insight and ability to make things happen all those years ago. I know that you're an inspiration for what you've started for me to actually get into iRacing. When James had already started, and V8s Online is something that we've always looked up to and was our inspiration and our goals to get onto that famous broadcast back in the early days when we got into the V8s. So, mate, we just wanted to say thanks for everything, and best of luck in the future, and God bless.
I would like to express a massive thanks to Jay. He's been an integral part of V8 Online, and he's been there since day one. The community would not be as strong without him, and his presence will be sorely missed. I wish him all the best for the future. Oh, and watch out for those teammates, Jay.
Jay Kennedy, Mr. V8's Online. Mate, you're such an integral part of the ANZ community. From your small beginnings of a single-man broadcast to what the V8's Online team is today, it is nothing short of outstanding. Your time and dedication is not something that can be replaced, but it will always remain something that will be enjoyed by many now and into the future. Clubs, teams and drivers push themselves to reach the ultimate level in sim racing, but your broadcast bringing another element to racing, but with the cream of the crop. For some it was just the joy of seeing themselves race, while others joined iRacing, becoming members and pursuing the dream of being on the broadcast, watched by so many viewers worldwide. We have you to thank for all of this. So Jay, on behalf of everybody back at the club of JFF Racing, the drivers, the team, the teammates, those who just watch, enjoy your retirement, congratulations on what has been an amazing 4 years, and best of luck with your future endeavours.
Ever since the first broadcast, you guys, or you Jay, showed it had huge potential, despite you doing it on your own. But it's amazing how much more professional it got over time. And I think even with that first broadcast, it made the V8 so much more attractive for non-Australians, as well as showing even a higher level of broadcasting than the DWC was. I think it's therefore, very unfortunate to see you step down, and I hope you will be back one day, or at least hearing your voice in another broadcast.
I just wanted to give my thanks to Jay for all of his hard work over the past 4 years. It's been great, him covering pretty much every Monday night race that I can think of back in all those times. Done a splendid job. He pretty much did it by himself at the start, and then got a few other people on board, and it's just sort of grown. So he's probably pretty proud to see that his little baby that he created at the start's grown to be so big. Best of luck for the future, Jay. Hope you put as much effort into the rest of your life as you had in V8s Online. It'll be pretty good. Alright, cheers mate.
Since I joined V8s Online in May 2013, Jay has been this voice of inspiration and support for me, and his support since I started transitioning into lead commentary has been one of the main reasons that I am where I am today when it comes to the broadcasts. I want to thank Jay for his hard work and commitment over the years, and I wish him all the best in his future endeavours. I hope the rest of us can continue what he's started and continue taking V8s Online to the next level.
Just want to say, Jay, thanks a lot, mate, for everything you've started and continue to improve on over the last 4 years. V8s Online's come a long way since 2011. The biggest accomplishment I think you've done is growing the Australian sim racing community. Guys that didn't even know about sim racing because of your broadcast are now racing every week. So thanks heaps, mate, for everything you've done for me, all the sim racing community, and wish you all the best in the future.
I want to say a big thanks to Jay for everything he's done. He really helped the V8 Supercar series get to where it is today, and for a bloke wobbling around in the Powerade car back in 2011, he's done a pretty good job to now be one of the most known voices in in Australian sim racing, if not all of iRacing. So that's pretty cool. I feel privileged to have worked beside him many times over the years in the comms box, and I'm sure we'll remain good mates and have our annual catch-ups up on top of the mount every year. It's always good, and hopefully it's not too long we hear his sexy voice again. So all the best, Jay, in the future.
Hey Jay, thanks for looking out for all the smaller teams, giving us all a chance to have a good run. Yeah, you'll be missed by a lot of the community, so thanks for that, mate.
I honestly don't think I'd be on iRacing if it weren't for Jay watching broadcasts, which he started 4 years ago. Thanks for everything, mate.
Over the past few years, Jay has done an amazing job both as a commentator and for his many hours of work behind the scenes. I can honestly say that if it wasn't for Jay and the V8's online team he assembled broadcasting the Monday night races back in the day, I would not be here racing, and I know that I'm not the only one. Now with the creation of the V8's online Premiere Series, the V8 in iRacing continues to get more professional and stronger racing, in no part to Jay's hard work. Thank you for all you have done and the many hours of enjoyable broadcasts you have been a part of that I've had the pleasure of watching and driving in. Hopefully, we get to see you on the racetrack soon.
Jay Kennedy, your perseverance and hard work from the very beginning has truly paid off. From the early days of single-man broadcasting, doing the best with what you had, to the amazing high-quality broadcasts that we have today, that have 4 or more team members, your empire has become bigger than you could ever imagine. You have given a lot of people their start and made them well known through the pictures and commentary you have provided. For that, we, the V8 Supercars community, are extremely grateful, and it will be sad to see you go.
Jay, from the whole V8's online community, we just want to wish you all the best in the future. Having you on board and having you doing all our broadcasts since 2011, it's been amazing, mate. You've actually brought the V8's online. I brought a lot of people to the game. I brought a lot of people to the broadcast, and again supporting me in my V8 touring car quest last year and actually coming out to the track meant a lot. So really hope you come back. I understand you have a family and there's other things that go on in your life, but really hope to see you on the track and really hope to see you back on the broadcast, but all the best in the future.
Well, Jay Kennedy, what can I say? You've been a huge part of V8's Online for such a long time, and whether you know it or not, you actually play a big part of actually wanting me to be part of the broadcast team as well. Your knowledge, your insight of everyone who races and of all the races that we've done throughout our broadcast history, we've come such a long way. And to have this goodbye as such is it's huge. Everyone is going to miss you. It's going to be strange to do the broadcasts without your wonderful voice and your knowledge, but no doubt we'll still have a connection via short shift, and everyone will still get a little piece of Jay Kennedy. But mate, it's been an absolute pleasure. It's going to be very, very strange, but we hope that you still will be watching in the background, and hopefully you approve of all the changes that we're about to go through. I think V8's Online is about to go through some very interesting times, and it's very exciting for our category. And what could I say? You'll be missed, mate, and I hope you aren't too much of a stranger to us all, and all the very best, mate. And thank you for everything, and thank you for getting me on board with V8's Online, mate. We're going to miss you.